Hey guys, this is Foolish Mortal 42. Gonna be doing some more, or well, actually something a little bit different. Kind of got a little, slightly burnt out on World of Warcraft. Just taking just a couple of days break. I'm still gonna be doing the content and stuff, and when I get back in there, and some of the other games I just not feeling it. So I thought I would do a season 3, which just started, I think, last week. Um, I've played Diablo 3 for a while, done a little bit of everything. I haven't played with the Crusader much. Actually, I've only played the Monk and the Wizard a lot. But of course, every time a new patch comes out, they completely change everything. Demon Hunters, I've heard are pretty good. I played them a little bit. I didn't really get into them that much. Barbarians are pretty fun toward the middle and late game, I think. But honestly, they're all fairly fun. It just you got to find something in your playstyle. So we're going to be playing Wizard, and I'm just going to name it Warpath, just for why not. Going to be doing season 3. Um, when you play with a season character, you can only play with the other season characters, but we're just going to be playing single player probably. I think normal is a little too easy. Hard is Hard can be challenging, especially when you first get started, especially if you don't really kind of know what you're doing. But I always like playing on expert. In expert, um, and we're actually going to be doing the campaign. You can do adventure mode, which is basically just running in and grinding stuff out, which can be fun. But I wanted to kind of do the campaign a little bit. Let's see. Oh, we already started. Okay, here we go. You're probably not going to be able to hear this. I forgot I had the volume turned down a little low. But we're not really overly concerned with story. Just something to kind of put up.
I have been told that I was special. A prodigy.
But you can watch that. There's tons of stuff all over. Let's go on and turn the volume up just a little. Uh, I'll turn the music up just a hair.
Dead. The fallen star must be near.
Yeah, that might be a little too low still. We'll see how that plays. Um, so this starting area, these on this path down through here, they actually will not attack you usually, or if they do, see, they just kind of ignore you for the most part. Oh, they will. Well, not very much though. As you can see, we're getting a ton of bonus experience.
Prophecy sent me in search of the star that fell on this land.
Okay.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
So we're actually gonna level up, but the only time you can, that's actually the only time that they'll let you do that, is usually when you're in combat you can't switch.
I don't have enough arcane
Seen
power.
anyone fight like that?
Skills,
Guards, open the
but
gates.
that's one of the few times that
Find
you
Leah
can do
at the
that.
slaughtered
So,
calf inn.
if you've never played, this is kind of
Zakarum has fallen to disgrace.
not really,
Got a right
sort
good
of a
bunch of things
roguelike,
for
I
you
guess.
this
Only
fine day.
it's not permadeath. It's random loot drops. You allocate. Well, actually, you can't even allocate stuff anymore. It all goes in automatically now. So you've got a stash. I mean, if you've never played a Diablo game or a Diablo-like game, I honestly don't know what you're doing with your life, and you're
For
wasting
many
it.
years,
No, I'm
villagers
just
were
kidding.
too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Trist.
Are you Leah? Rumford said you survived.
Yeah, I'm not
the
really
fallen
doing
star.
this for
did.
story, but
But it blasted
because
my
if I
uncle's
was, I
death
would
that
actually
came
go
into the
back and
depths of the
play
old cathedral.
Diablo
I tried to
1 and
search
then
for him,
Diablo
but
2
the
and
dead
then
were
Diablo
rising.
3, but I
Came
don't
back here to
have,
rally the militia, but
5 years of my life to do this. So yeah, we're on expert.
the dead will overwhelm us all unless something is done.
I will make certain that doesn't happen. Your town is safe.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
But yeah, finding these little
We've been under siege for 6
lore
days
books
now.
is a really good way
Decker is
to
still
get
missing.
levels early.
Captain Rumford and the others are losing
Oh, you
hope.
can't even sell
I
stuff.
tell them not to lose faith. But if help doesn't arrive soon,
Yeah. Okay.
16 militiamen were only Rumford came back.
So if you want to watch the actual playthrough, I think one of the guys
What
on
can I
my
do to help you fight the risen dead?
in my playlist,
admire your
Y
courage,
Caliber,
but
I
Captain
think he
Dalton
did a
and the militia were
playthrough of it.
slaughtered by those things.
He
Only
did
I
really good.
survived.
His
Thanks
voice
for the
is much
warning,
better than
but I
mine.
won't be
And
dying today.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the
Yeah.
barricade!
yeah, he jumps over there, and you can fire everything else, but his body blocks that right for some reason.
That's one of the wretched mothers.
Oh,
There are more
seriously,
of them in the ruins
damaged
down the road.
shoes.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of
Yeah,
the
Deckard's
wretched
just gonna
mothers
still
haunts
tell
me.
you, it like
They
gives
are
like
the
little
remnants
lore
of Queen
things.
Asila's slaughtered
that's new.
handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic.
Oh.
Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
Cool. So this, instead of taking up room in your inventory, they've got like a little sub thing. Cool. I did not know that. So we want, let's go ahead and put our wings on. Yay. I got that from
I will never
collector's
forget
edition,
the
I
first
think.
time
I got the
saw
digital
these
collector's
horrors
edition
shambling
years
out of the
ago, or
misty
whenever
woods.
this came out.
Our loved ones,
Oh,
buried
come on, nothing.
long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living.
So you really
However,
want,
the risen dead were only the beginning.
gosh, if I can remember how to do this. They've changed a lot of stuff, so we'll actually be kind of rediscovering some of this. So, in season 2, you wanted a really good slow two-hander. Seriously. Because you wanted like really big hits, not like pulses of like little bits
Need
and
more
pieces.
arcane power.
And it actually decreased your arcane power usage, because it, like when you do like the channeled spells, it which is kind of what I like to use a lot. Seriously, it uses per pulse. So like the slower your pulses, the less you used. And if you had a really good regen,
Here, reader. I am Abdal Hazir, adventurer,
Yeah, I love the
scholar,
ragdoll.
and researcher.
Ragdoll.
I share my
rocks.
knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful
Like that
visits,
spell, your
often
magic
at
missile.
grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in
Magic
Honduras,
missile.
where
Okay.
my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends.
It does
I
it
was able
per
to beat them up
cast,
with a
so
shoe, but
one,
a less
two.
bold
Of
man
course,
would
it's
have
a
fared
builder,
far
so it
worse.
doesn't really count. But we'll get into some of the others as we get. Oh, still nothing. All right, these guys will drop something.
I will enjoy this.
So playing on expert. Oh wow. You kind of have to kite a little bit because these guys have quite a bit of hit points, and you don't want to get surrounded at all. Oh, reptilian cloth pants, lovely. Well, they're better than nothing. At least I'm not going around in my underwear.
Nicely done.
Nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really for sure what, what build I'm gonna go with. Yeah. So this common debris, this is part of the crafting thing that we're gonna be getting into eventually. And you get that from like white and gray items. So really, grabbing all of this stuff up, like even the junk, probably not a bad idea. But I'm like I said, I'm not overly concerned with it. All right, so we got Frost Nova. It just freezes everything in place. Shock Pulse. I don't like Shock Pulse. I'll show it though. I mean, later on it gets pretty good. I just, yeah, I just don't care for it. Alright, we'll just kind of keep on. So right now we're just tracking down these wretched mothers, which are like the ones that'll they glow a little bit because they're quest mobs. But as you can see, even as we're moving higher up, these things are getting a bit tougher. And normally I've found. There's another one. See, she's got a circle around herself. And something that you can do, see, you can,
At least for now.
gloves, nice. You get a lot of reptilian gear at the beginning. I think that's kind of designed, or oh wow, we don't see this one very often. There's an achievement for finding all of these
Nicely
little odds
done.
and ends. All right, so we got Arcane Orb now, and we can replace that with our, well, let's try that because it's got a really nice area of effect. It's real slow, but it hits quite
I need
hard.
arcane power.
But as you can tell, it eats through my arcane power pretty rapidly. Not too big. Yeah, even on like the higher difficulty, just the ability to keep stuff from hitting you is really nice. But yeah, I remember when this very first was starting to come out a couple of years ago, people were just absolutely losing their minds because it wasn't dark enough. Because Diablo 2 was, I mean, it's a little dated graphically now, but it was quite. It had a very dark tone to it, um, and which I think it kind of kept in. Yeah, I don't like it.
I need arcane power.
Yeah, as soon as I kill this guy, we're gonna switch back to the. Nice. Skills. Oh, S, derp. Yeah, I like Red Frost a little bit better. Alright. Yeah, these guys are just, they're starting to get a little bit tougher. But yeah, Ray of Frost, it just, I mean, it just does really good work, especially this early level. That slowing ability just. Oh wow, that's it? There's not even a chest in here? Well, that's junky. But we still got achievement progression for, and then just in case you missed one, it's almost impossible to fail this quest because there's two that you have to run into, and then yeah, usually I have found all these are minions. Okay, I was like, man, these things are tough. I have found a weapon by now, which is really kind of unusual because I'm still using the starter one. Yeah, we're doing pathetically small amounts of damage, so. And that's part of playing on expert. Oh, there we go. Short sword of slaughter. All right. So the wizard can't dual wield, which is, you know, okay. So that's actually not even that much of an upgrade.
Old Tristram, Diablo himself once walked this place.
But you can tell it is putting the hurt on him. So. So you, when you first start playing, you definitely want to like look in everything you can possibly click on, pretty much. Oh, love that. Oh gosh. Masterful gloves and a short bow. But yeah, there's not. Oh, sorry, my voice is kind of whistling for some reason. There's not a. Well, I take that back. There are a few weapons that are specific for certain classes. But if you find something that you just really like, you know, you can just use that. And if it works for you, then, you know, it's not that you're hurting yourself or anything. Alright, so that's going to give me a little bit more life. Resource cost. Alright. So yeah, even though he's using a bow, it's not really going to affect his damage output. And I'll show you that in just a second.
Praise the powers
so you
that
get
be.
experience with that.
Griswold, bless his dear heart, risked everything to bring that dear boy home from the
See?
cathedral.
Oh, yeah.
Though he is troubled and moody now, I am certain
can't
it will
believe she didn't
pass,
drop
and he
something.
will one